All right. Good morning. Good morning. Let me get this posted. All right. Let me get this up. Where are we? There we are. All right. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Quite the drop yesterday. Post market, obviously. Curious if we'll have anything today. I know we have good old Powell Meister speaking today. Yeah. Gotta love it, man. Philip, good morning. John, good morning. Adam, good morning. How we doing? Spying Q's, probably nothing today. I'm curious what things outside of kind of that realm of things that dropped yesterday do. I think it could be interesting in that capacity. Where are our lines on here today? I just don't think Amazon would give us a great opportunity. I don't really want to go long either. Gap down will create supply. Maybe we come up to that. We look for a rejection. Maybe. Amazon's relatively close. Looks like Apple's in the same boat. Apple's actually going to open inside demand, it looks like. Might go lower, hit that base. We'll see. Obviously going to create supply here with a gap down. I guess we could remember on Apple, we could not include this wick, see if it comes down to the body. But we're technically in demand either way. So see what it does. Good morning, John. How you doing, man? How are you doing? Little trendy for TLM, I think. Some people might trade this. I think it's a little too trendy yesterday. Is PLTR bouncing off anything? Doesn't look like it. So supply up there, obviously. Create supply with the gap down. Going to open towards the bottom of this demand. Don't know how much I like that though. Guess it depends if we kind of rip this morning or recover. If we do, we could definitely see a push into supply in a lot of things. Should not be shocking. And Goog dropped a lot. Right into demand. I've kind of been telling people this though. I don't really love longs. Koala, good morning. I just don't love longs. I know some people took Apple, I think, yesterday. I just didn't like it. Morning, Ernie. How you doing? See what Goog does. Just not the biggest fan of that. See if we get a good reaction though. IWM. Love supply here. I'm kind of thinking about include that as a hit, break the low. don't love that structurally. Probably rather wait. Something like that. See if we move back up. I don't know though. Gonna open a little low. We'll create supply. And IWM is a tricky one. Let's see what it does. Mark, good morning, man. Jeff, good morning. This is the one. NVIDIA, man. Man, oh man. I had a friend text me this morning and say, looks like I heard it's a good time to buy NVIDIA. I said, brother, it's been a good time to buy NVIDIA for a while. There's just nothing really here. Kind of in the middle. Microsoft rejects the low. Look at Microsoft. Right off supply. Okay. Not the greatest break of structure to the downside, but decent one. Saw the retrace, move back down. Really good price action the past couple of days. What do we have today, though? We'll open inside demand. Again, not a huge fan. We'll see. Gap down. I'll create some supply. I'll supply up here as well. See where that takes us. Let's throw that there. Meta, man. Rough few days for Meta. I kind of like this on the 2 hour with how this is moving. See if that does anything. AMD. Wow. Yes, dude. What the hell? AMD's down so bad. I mean, we've been here before, though. So we have been here before. I might just draw that like that. Still have my AMD. I think my average price on AMD is like still at like 100. Might be like 105. I haven't been buying as much. I need to start getting some lower. Let's get long term at these levels. Yeah. I bought some when it was like 76 or whatever it was. Once we got back up over like 90, I didn't buy anymore because I was kind of waiting for it to come back down. So we'll see. Everything is because NVIDIA tanked the market last night. Yeah. Well, kind of. Somebody's about 91,000 of a coin called MQT on the Avalanche chain. Went from 1232 to 15. Jeez. How nice life would be to have just 91K to throw at something. What is this? TSM will open in demand as well. See where that goes. I really don't want to go long, like I've said, but good structure will be hard to pass up. This already got hit. So Oracle's probably no-go. That got hit as well. I'll pass on that. I'll pass on that. What else did? No, I wasn't saying that. I was just saying the market stuff just didn't come down because NVIDIA went down. Stuff came down because of the news that came out as well. Like AMD. MU's somewhat close to demand. I don't know if we get there today. Just throw an alert on there. We're not going to hit any sort of supply. SoFi is probably could be decent for TLM. I don't know who's been trading SoFi, but their spreads have been really weird for me recently. I haven't loved that. Him's going to be at demand. See what that does. We could probably take this off since it already got broke. Shop good for TLM? No. A little too high there. Could be okay. I don't know if we get that demand bounce, but it could be okay. We'll see. That goes to 100 again. Yeah. And I think everyone does, Dustin. Where am I? Probably stay away from that. Roblox. Love demand here. That's about it. Guess we'll throw an alert there. See what happens. Hood dropped. It's like 5% down for Hood. It's interesting. Huh. Very interesting. Uber goes down a little bit. This could be, yeah. I just really don't know if I even want to play longs at all. Do not know. I'll pass on that. Visa, unfortunately, did not make a new high here. So none of these low breaks really matter. Nothing much in that. Probably pass on those. I don't know, I have 2 alerts on coin. Coin would have been such a nice trade yesterday, I just never retraced. Nothing else here really on it. Guess that if we don't include Wick. It just feels a little weird though. I don't know. I think the main thing I really want to look for today is stuff to, I don't know about Apple, but like stuff that's close, like Amazon. Just work its way in the morning up to supply and get a rejection off that. I think that's really what I want to look for the most. Although we do have a lot of things that demand, but I just really don't care much for that. Maybe Geo, not much. Don't really want to. I was watching something on Starbucks yesterday about like their old CEO who like lost the company like $17 billion in like 17 months or something like that. Insane stuff though. Oh, I need to not do that because I need to actually get everything in there. Let's see. You look at corn futures, just give me your thoughts. Corn futures? Maybe just for you, John, I will. Could be more conservative with those demand plays. Yeah, I just, even being conservative like that, I don't know if I necessarily even want to do it. That's the problem. Like, even if we do get good structure, I don't know if I'd really take it. So one thing you have to think of, like, always, just like that overall bias. And for me, it's just so much like, it's so in the hands of like bears right now. I just really don't know if I want to go against that. Every time I try to go long, like literally every time, something comes out and the market goes down. Every single time. So I kind of just don't want to do that. But I do agree. If we get good structure, I'll probably still be tempted to go long. But it would have to be like really, really solid structure. Okay, Microsoft just opens below demand. Didn't even open inside. Just fine. See if that works its way back up. Oh, wow. Him's just right off a cliff. Wow. Crazy push down. Hood looks like it'll get a good reaction. Shop as well. AMD as well, surprisingly. Wow. Apple. Apple always does this, man. I feel like every morning it just rips. Be interesting to see what it does. It's nice on Goog. Wow, shop ripped. Wow. IWM rips as well. So I'm going to be waiting for like this stuff. I want to see if this will bounce off supply. Even if we draw supply like this. Curious if we hit that, and if we do, how do we react? Good structure on Goog so far. And like John was saying earlier, you probably want to see that second break happen. What NVIDIA do? Yeah, so NVIDIA a little bit of recovery, which I kind of figured. Roblox moves up. Good close on Goog. If you're going to play something like this, I'd be pretty conservative. You got a lot of room to go to the upside, though. If we do keep the structure up, so you don't need to get in on this first break. Could be patient with it. See if we get a retrace in another break. Could be solid. It could be good with a retrace. I don't know risk reward wise though. We'll just have to get down to. You should be able to get risk reward there. That could be good as well. Assuming we get the retrace. See if IWM reacts off the body or not. What time frame did y'all Goog demand? It's a great question. 30-minute. 30-minute. IWM doesn't really make a low coming back up. So it still need a good amount of movement, but could still be good. It's going to take a little longer. Apple with a solid retracement. See, this you don't have that luxury of having more room. So something like that could be interesting. 2-to-1's pretty good. Do you think price will keep going? I don't know if it will. That's pretty clean. Two to 1 risk reward. I'm actually surprised you could get that here. Let's see what see if this rips or not. What would that be? Something like that. It's not bad. Curious how this goes. I'll give it some time. Don't think you quite hit that retrace. Not quite. Almost, but not quite. Shop continue to go. Yeah, IWM does hit supply. Interesting. Oh, see, that's weird. Everything else is green on this candle. Apple is pushing down. Interesting. I'm telling you, longs are so random. Very good reaction off demand, though, which is nice. I'm curious if this comes back up. I did not take this trade, by the way. I know someone's going to ask that. I did not take it. I'm just watching. Google looks like it's going to hit that retrace. That is interesting. I don't like this. I wish I made a better high. 2-minute delay in this video. Oh, is there? I didn't even know if YouTube had a delay. Yeah, like Apple. Going down. Goog hits that retrace. So now this could get interesting for Goog. If we look at that second break, I don't know if I'd play it all the way up here, but still good risk reward. Market looks relatively strong. How are buying Q's looking? Okay. Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. See what Apple does. Apple going to work its way back up? Just might. Meta's developing some structure here. Probably want to see another break to the upside. So really looking for that retracement a little lower than where we're at right now. But it is interesting. Google looks like it wants to drop more. TSM looking good, says John. Yeah, it looks decent. I don't think we retrace there. No, I don't want to see that retrace happen. Don't know if it will. AMD never retraced at all. Shop just kind of flew. Kind of forget about that. If IWM breaks this low, we get interesting on that for sure. The short play. Seems like the market as a whole would have to move down for that to happen. Which we definitely could. I don't know if it'll happen, but we definitely could. Is there actually that much of a delay on this? I feel like sometimes I ask stuff and you guys respond pretty quickly. I doubt there's a 2-minute delay. But maybe there is. Google might want to move back up. That seems strong. Which is interesting. Amazon working its way up to supply. We'll see if it gets there. No delay for you. Oh yeah, that might be your thing. You might not hit live. You gonna say because I've never had someone complain about it or say anything about it being delayed. Man, I really like IWM if we move down more. But obviously I need to retrace. But could be interesting. Meta really just gonna keep going? Sometime to make it. Yeah, I expect a few second delay. When he said like a 2-minute delay, I was like, that's shocking. It's not live. Am I better now? Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, Goo continues to drop. I assume Apple is as well. Yep. There's no way Amazon's at supply now. And probably on like a crazy time frame, but not a normal time frame. This structurally actually looks really good. IWM's coming down. You break that lower retrace. I like it. MU not quite there. Anything else I'm missing that's at supply is the question. Does not look like it. My keys aren't going to be there. That won't be there. SoFi will, but I don't really want to trade that. Tesla got close. Roblox is above Uber. That's interesting. Didn't quite hit it, I don't think. No, just a little off. Really good rejection, though. But just nothing to really break that. Like even if we draw our supply like that, just barely went off of it. But we just don't have any sort of low or anything that we really broke. That's the tough part about that. Shops has supply, but it's also bouncing off demand. Visa's interesting, but I don't love it. That gap down wasn't that big. Okay. I'm gonna go with no. Okay, Apple moves all the way down. And reason number 634 why I don't like going long in this market. Okay. Where's IWM? Did not break the low yet. What else we got? Microsoft's falling. Hood with a really solid retrace, it looks like. For all my long people out there. Very solid retrace. Amazon looks like it's dumping early. Interesting. No way it's reacting off that. That's like a 4-hour gap. Weird. Weird. What is even around here in IWM? Like 15-minute demand there. Ooh, that's what I don't like. Such a weird demand, though. Very strange. We definitely could get a reaction off of it, which would make me a little nervous of taking that. So we'll have to be careful. See if Goog gets that second break. Bounce right off demand again. Still at 1.45. It's still pretty good. Get that John Tech of waiting for your second break of structure to happen. Let's just assume that's our stop. Let's look at like something like that. No. Something like, where would this put us? Something like that. So that could be interesting. Couple things look somewhat strong, but most things today seem pretty weak. Pretty weak. So I got some room. Uber's such an interesting one. Break supply as well. Does this make sense to... We would have that. Not really. Such an interesting play. It looks like Goop is going down. What is it? Apple has now erased its entire gain since the world learned they're subject to 125% lower tariffs than expected. Unlucky, Apple. Truly unlucky. Wow, what a candle for Meta. Jeez. Jeez. Microsoft can't buy a green candle. He took IWM short. I don't think it's bad. I'd rather wait for this to break than just kind of do like a retrace of this whole thing, personally. I just don't know what the hell I'm targeting here. Like this, maybe. What did I get a PLTR alert on? Why did I have a PLTR alert? Oh, that was at market open. Okay. That was because I set something up. Gotcha. Thought I just got that. I think I'd rather look for a retrace here and look at something like this. And then we could target, like here. Around like a 1.5. Assuming this thing just doesn't crash down. Terrific. Wow. Nice. I don't think Goog's gonna hit that. Apple going back down. Amazon's just wiping out. It's all full gain today. That's interesting. See if IWM works its way back up. I wish PLTR was at supply already, but it's just not. So it would have been very similar here. Let's retrace a little lower now. Yeah. Let's keep it at the same spot it was. I might even do like something like that. See if we get back up there. If I were to do this, what day would I pick? Probably like this. We'll see if we get back up. Doubt we will. But we'll see. God, I cannot type. We're looking at like maybe. Oh man. Just so many contracts for no reason. We can do like this maybe. No. There's a good one. There is a good one. Wow. Apple just off a cliff, man. Good thing we weren't looking for a retrace on that. Jeez. IWM might work its way back up. How many did I? Okay. See if we get the move back up here. Uber's still moving down. Uber is such an interesting play today. Visa's got really good structure to the downside as well. Look at coin. That's nice. It's really good structure on coin. Interesting. I feel like longs today. Wouldn't be the best best risk reward. You're looking at like 1.1, something like that, but still pretty good. I think that was actually that retracement level, and I forgot I didn't move it. It was, just sniped it. Might end up missing that because I didn't move my freaking retracement level. We'll see though. We will see. John, I assume you're still in this? Don't think that would have scared you off. Unless you already took profits, then maybe. I already sold one. Fair. I think I missed this trade because I forgot to move my retracement level. Should have been right there. Wow. Unfortunate. Well, what are you gonna do? You can always get in on this break as well. Just might be too late. Don't really want to chase it. Don't really want to chase it. Could look at like on a break there, you know, target whatever. I don't even know what you target here. Target like this or something. I just don't know if we continue that move down. It's kind of a problem. For some S's. See if that goes back. Oh, I would have been so mad if I was in this. It did that. So mad. A candle there. What a candle. Move all the way back up. I'll get in this if it gets back up to this original retracement. I'll do it. If it goes back. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Nothing else out here that I really like though. Everything's in kind of like weird spots. I'm just not really a fan of it. I also think Uber, if it retraces, could be interesting. Visa has some good structure. Coin's like the only longs that I think actually look good. surprised Goog's still holding the demand in that low of day area. It's holding it really well too. Just shocking. Very shocking. Guess I should throw a alert there. Crazy market action, yeah. What's new, man? We should be so used to it by now. What's new? So all the trades, like, I'm trying to take trades that I'm in and out, like, relatively quickly, but it's tough, man. It really is. But like that Goog trade I took yesterday, like, it was a decent trade, but it was nowhere near my best. But still a solid trade. But I liked it because I was like in and out. Like it wasn't a long trade at all. And I'm so glad I cut PLTR the other day too. I think that was on Monday. I originally had it like I think like 1.3 risk reward, and reversed right at like 1.2. Man, am I happy. That was the first trade in a while. I've been watching it like a hawk, man. The moment my SPY hit, I was watching PLTR, just waiting to find an excuse to sell. Dude might make his way all the way back up. Dang. Still like IWM here. Really do. John, what contracts did you buy in IWM that you only had to buy 2? Did you buy them like way in the money or like way out? I gotta buy like 6 of these things, man. IWM's so cheap. Not as cheap as it used to be, though. IWM used to be really cheap. Watch this thing just never hit this retrace. Futures chat looks like it was going crazy this morning. John, you've been trading futures on a funded, or are you using cash count? Funded, yeah. As you should, man. All right, we'll see where IWM takes us, man. We will see. It's not going to be the best risk reward, but it should be pretty good. See if we can get back down there. Hopefully we don't get caught in a reversal. Though it's definitely possible. Actually taking funded challenge halfway to goal. Nice, man. With who? Top Step or something? I went on British pound futures trade. God, I can't read. What the hell? Gotta went on British pound futures trade earlier. Nice one. AMD off high of daybreak. AMD off high of daybreak. For longs? Yeah, could be good. I assume that's a retracement. Yeah. If we break high of day there, I do like it for longs. I think you want to be careful with something like this, just because AMD has been so weak, but also a trade like this with how much room AMD has is probably going to take a while. And knowing we have news later today usually means that the volume overall is going to drop a little more middle of the day than it usually does. So this trade might take a little longer than you would want it to. But I still think it'd be a decent setup. So see what it does. Send an alert there so I can kind of keep up with what you're looking at. But again, I said this 1,000 times, I'll say 1,000 more. I still like shorts more than longs overall. I just do. I think they look a lot better. But yeah, it's just what I think, man. I gotta just bite the bullet at some point and really just go hard on futures. I really should learn it. I mean, I know how to do it, and like I know how to trade them. I just haven't like actually gone through and done it consistently. I really should at some point. What did this have? Trying to see what my 0.71. Yeah, that's about right. Stairs up, elevator down. I like shorts too. Yeah. Yes, sir. We'll see. Yeah, I might say that IWM might just roll, fly up, but I think shorts are just better overall. I'd rather. What I essentially mean is like, with a lot of these trades, I'd rather take a short right now and lose than take a long right now and lose. Because if you take a short right now and lose, like, you got unlucky on like the one day that the market actually reverses or goes up. But we'll see where IWM goes. Could be solid, could be bad. We'll see. Yeah. As you guys know, I don't really like sitting here and watch my own trades. So I'm just going to set up the ICO, which I already did. I'm going to let it work. And yeah, man, we'll go from there. This is going to be the one trade I take today. I'm not going to look at anything else. Like I said, I don't like longs, and there's no other real short plays to look at. So I'm not super convinced of anything else. So I wish Amazon hit supply. That would have been solid. But yeah, nothing else really here. So let IWM play out. And yeah, man, we go from there. We hope the market continues what it's been doing and make some money. And then we're good. So yeah. Uber did retrace. Interesting. Won't be trading it, but just interesting. But yeah, appreciate you guys. I know we had like almost 70 people in here at some point. So appreciate you guys. The market is closed Friday. Just heads up. I know we have a lot of students in here, so there won't be a live Friday. The market is closed. But I'll be live tomorrow for the guys on the team. And yeah, appreciate you guys. I will see you guys not Friday, because I just said. I'll see you guys soon, though, next week. But peace.